All right, everybody. This isn't going to be your standard, boring safety lecture. We all know the rules. This is just a quick huddle, a daily reminder about why this stuff matters so much. So, can we just talk for a minute here? Seriously, this is about looking out for each other. And, more importantly, looking out for ourselves. We're talking about your eyes, the only pair you're ever gonna get.
Take a look at this number, 70%. Now, before I even tell you what it is, just let that sink in for a second. On a job site like this, what do you think a number that high could possibly represent?
That's it. That's how many eye injuries are caused by tiny flying particles, stuff smaller than the head of a pin. The big takeaway here is so simple. The real danger isn't the big chunk of rebar you can see coming. It's the tiny speck of dust or metal you will never, ever see.
Okay, here's another number for you. 30,000. Now, this isn't a percentage, this is a head count. 30,000 actual people.
That's how many workers, just in Canada, have to miss work every single year because of a painful eye injury. That's 30,000 paychecks that are affected. 30,000 lives completely disrupted. Look, those numbers are pretty shocking, right? But they don't even begin to tell the whole story. This isn't just about statistics. It's about the real-life human cost when one of these things happens. First, there's the obvious one, the pain. And we're not talking about a minor inconvenience here, A serious eye injury is just agonizing. And then, of course, there's the hit to your wallet. Lost time on the job means lost wages. It means stressing about bills, about providing for your family, all because of an injury that was totally preventable. And then there's the one we don't even want to think about, the permanent cost, reduced vision, or even total blindness. I mean, that's a life-altering event. So that brings us to this question. And please, don't just glance at it. I want you to really stop and think about this for a second. How would you support your family if you couldn't see? What would change? Everything, right? Okay, let's be absolutely crystal clear on this because there's zero room for confusion. Your regular prescription glasses, your contact lenses, they are not eye protection. They don't have side shields. The lenses aren't rated for impact. Real protection means one thing and one thing only: CSA-approved safety glasses. It means they've been tested for this job, period. End of story. And here's the checklist for the right gear. It has to be CSA approved. It's got to be comfortable and fit you properly, because if it doesn't, you're just going to find excuses to take it off. It must have side shields and shatterproof lenses. And finally, you have to be able to see through them. Keep them clean. Scratched up glasses are a hazard all by themselves. So let's make this a simple habit. 3 steps at the start of every single shift. It takes 10 seconds? 1, clean them. 2, check them for any damage. I'm talking scratches, bends, anything. And 3, if they are damaged in any way, replace them. Don't make do. It is absolutely not worth the risk. So we all know the rules around here, but let's just get on the same page about who's responsible for what. It's important we're all clear on this to keep everybody safe. Look, it's a two-way street, a partnership. The company's job is to tell you about the hazards on site, to make sure you know what the risks are. Your responsibility, your side of the bargain, is to actually wear and take care of your gear. To put it another way, your employer points out the risk. You protect yourself from it. It's a team effort. But that final, critical step, putting on those glasses, that is all on you. Let's make this personal one more time. Just think for a moment. Do you know anyone who's had a serious eye injury? A buddy? Maybe a former coworker? How did it happen? I'd be willing to bet it was just a momentary lapse. A time they thought, it'll just be a second. And that brings me to my last and maybe most important point. You know that scratch on your lens you've been kind of ignoring? That little bend in the frame? Those aren't just cosmetic flaws. They are safety failures. A scratch weakens the lens. That means it could shatter on impact. It's a weak link in your only line of defense. So, I'm going to leave you with this question and really a direct instruction. Are your safety glasses scratched? And don't just answer in your head. I mean it. Go check them right now. Pull them out, hold them up to the light. If they are damaged, get them replaced.
Your vision is worth that simple check. All right, let's stay safe out there.